So you guys might know I make behind the scene videos almost on a weekly basis, and I do this across a whole bunch of different countries, and quite often I don't actually have a budget. So what I do is I try to leverage my visibility by offering people a portal for where their work is going to be seen, and I say, come participate on this project. It's going to be something unique, it's going to be something fun. You have full creative freedom on how to do it. I mean, I'm obviously going to have a say in it, but do what you want and we'll take it from there. If you want to make it very cinematic, if you want to tell a story, if you want to actually commandeer part of the shoot to make it a little bit more artistic, that's not a problem. I think it's very important, especially on these collaborative things, to figure out, well, how do you interact with these people? What are they going to gain out of it? And why should they work with you in the first place? I think behind the scene videos are very important for a couple reasons. One, they're kind of a proof of ability. They prove that you're capable, what you're capable of, what conditions you put yourself in. They see you work, so you get to connect with people even though you've never met them before. Because I travel so much and I don't actually have the budget to bring a team along with me, well, I have to improvise every time I arrive at a different place. So I have a new shoot, new location, so I try to sell that. I try to create the most exciting project and find somebody who would want to be a part of this video. And then in the videos, I tell them, well, the intended audience is my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, well, everything that I do is educational based. So people are gonna want to know, what is my lighting setup or what am I doing differently? So I try to explain to them the purpose of the video and then from there just take things forward. So for anybody who's trying to put together their own team, who's trying to get started off in behind the scenes videos, well, I think you need to think a couple things. One, perhaps, what do you want these behind the scene videos for? Who's gonna be watching them? Two, what do you want to showcase? How can you make it interesting? And three, really, what are other people going to gain from it? You need to be able to offer people something in return. Even if you don't have an audience, it could be just the experience. When I first started off behind the scene videos, I actually let people upload it on their own channels, and I said, just take the views, take the traffic. I want something. I didn't really know what was going to happen. And now that I actually have a public, I have more leverage. So it makes more sense for me to post it because my subscribers are going to see it. So sometimes people don't want that, no problem. Where I would like to take this, assuming I had more of a budget, I would definitely love to have more consistency. Actually, if you look at my behind the scene videos, you'll notice that the quality fluctuates quite a lot because it really depends on who's actually filming it. I have a lot of problems with sound, especially. Usually my sound is absolute crap because I don't have a sound guy, I only have a camera guy. And there are instances where basically I can't get a videographer, so what I do, I give a photographer an extra DSLR. Every DSLR can do video, shoot some video for me, I'm gonna edit it myself. And then I put in a voiceover, and then I try to tweak things together. I have my little home studio, I add content back into it, so then it makes sense. Really the purpose of these behind the scene videos is to share with the fans, to teach, to gain marketability. I think that when you're able to show that not everything was done in Photoshop, that it was real, that you got the fire, that you got the cool location, that you went to the effort of bringing this team in together and creating something absolutely epic, then that work becomes that much more valuable. And on top of that, it inspires the next generation of people to say, well, it's possible. All you need to do is do it. I mean, I'm doing this with nothing, so can you. Why don't you just put the time and do it? So anything is possible. Put the work in. Be smart about it, and you can do anything you want.